Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn notification bell on. Today is the day that I finally had to sit down, go through the comments, make sure people subscribe, make sure they did everything they were supposed to do. This is a really easy contest to win. I wouldn't really say it was a contest. I just wanted to help somebody. So shortly after I posted that video, I guess the next day, I went to get in my truck to go to work, and I ended up blowing the transmission in my truck, which sucked really bad because the transmissions in my truck are not cheap at all. By any means are they cheap. When I told everyone, you know, my friends, family, whoever, that the trans blew my truck, everyone said, well, don't do the giveaway. Like, you're going to need the car now. And I thought about it, but that's not the type of guy I am. I can't tell everyone I'm going to do something and then just back out on that. Like, there's people out there that probably need more help than I do. So I obviously still continued to go through with the car giveaway. Basically what I had to do though is I had to scrape up some cash, go and buy a little cheap, you know, back and forth car to get me back and forth to work, pick my kids up, do whatever with. With the Grand Prix, I do not want people to be under the impression that I'm going to give this car to somebody who I know. The winner of this car, I cannot tell you because I didn't leave this up to my choice, like my heart or whatever. You know, a lot of these comments were, you know, some of these people out there are going through really hard times, and some of the people didn't want to post their story out in social media because they just, you know, obviously weren't very fond of letting people know their business. So some people private messaged me, but I had them go to the page and comment and say that they at least talk, so that way if whoever wins it never commented on it, I don't want people to think like, well, this guy didn't even comment or whatever. Like, no, that we took care of it. Some people, like I said, private messaged me. So whoever gets this car, I seriously hope this does something for you. I hope it helps you get back on your feet. This car by no means it's not a 2020 vehicle. This is a 2000 Grand Prix with 180,000 miles on it. I hope people aren't expecting much more than that. I mean, it runs, it drives. I've had the car for like 2 years. Shortly after I got the car, basically how I got this car was I had an old family member that was basically about to just get rid of the car because he didn't want to deal with it anymore. The transmission was going in that, and I'm a gearhead. I like wrenching on stuff. I like cars. I've had tons of Grand Prix, and I did not want to see this car just go to, you know, a junkyard or find someone to get it and they'll just tear it apart and leave it wherever, you know. I got the car from him. I drove the car for about, I don't know, maybe 4 months, and then the trans ended up blowing on me. So I had a friend, a buddy of mine, Sean. Sorry about that, everyone. My SD card, something just took a crap in my GoPro, so now I got to use my phone. But anyway, like I was saying, my buddy Sean, another person who is a very caring person, I didn't have the money to put a transmission in the car at the time, so he ended up working something out with me, and it ended up taking me like 3 or 4 weeks to pay off him doing the work on this trans, because I didn't have the time to do it, and honestly, it's front-wheel drive. I don't like messing with front-wheel drive cars, so I can leave his contact information if he's okay with that, because he's the one that did most of the work on the car. He's the one that tuned it, whatever. So with that car, I've been through a lot with this thing. So has we'll just call him my stepbrother. He's been in and out of the family forever. You know, he's family no matter what. So like I said, he was getting ready to get rid of the car, and I didn't want to let that happen. So I ended up taking it from him. I drove it for a few years, got back on my feet, got my truck. I got my old truck, not the Cummins that I have now, but my old truck. The car that I was originally talking about in the first video that a family member ended up giving to us was not this car. It was not the Grand Prix. The car that was given to us was a much nicer car, which is why I feel like I should repay back what was given to me. You know, the car, it was a really nice van. It was perfect for a family that just started out. You know, we were both young, having kids. It's hard to get that kind of money to get a nice car. Enough with the talk, enough with the blah blah blah. Sorry guys, I keep going on and rants about this and that. It's not what the video is about. The video is about you guys and whoever's getting the car. Basically what I did for this is I took everyone's names who commented, I put a number next to their name, and I found a random number generator or name generator, and I hit the button once. I had an issue with it, deleted like half of the names in the list, so I just redid it. The first name that came up, I got a hold of that person. They're aware of it. We talked. The problem is that they work the opposite shift of what I do, so I wanted to make the video to let everyone know that the car is being given away now. But what we're going to do is this weekend I'm going to meet up with the guy, and he can have the car. He can go off with it. So I really appreciate everybody throughout this last 3 weeks of support. You know, the subscribers, the views, the likes, the comments, all that good stuff that will help for future content. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that way this weekend you don't have to go and look for it. If you feel like watching, you know, it'll let you know that the video is uploaded. Like I said, I really appreciate everyone and all the support. So stay tuned for this weekend, Saturday or Sunday. I will drop the video. We have a lot going on with, you know, kids and whatever else. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.